Incredible Melting Man. This movie came out in 1977. I was 7 years old, and my parents, they took me to see a different movie. Please don't judge me. I didn't ask to go see this movie. I hate this movie because of what happened. In front of the theater, there's these two enormous posters that are taller than my dad that have all of these pictures from the movie, The Incredible Melting Man. And looking at them now, they don't look that terrifying, but to a 7-year-old kid, scared me out of my wits. And this is like a Frankenstein moment. This lady's got like a cleaver or something, and she's going to chop his arm off, his melty arm. Inside of the theater, once we got inside, I'm thinking, I'm away from those posters. There's one on the wall, and it's this poster on the wall. My gosh, I can't even look at it. Couldn't look at any of it. The previews start rolling, and the first preview is of this astronaut who comes back from Saturn, and he's melting. Look at that great makeup job. I know it's dumb and disgusting, but to me, it was the most terrifying thing I'd ever seen. And this is actually part of the trailer. I did not see this part. I turned around and I could hear people saying, "Oh my gosh, that's so disgusting, ew, gross." And this part here, of course, is kind of gross and funny. Almost looks like he's got gum stuck on his shoe, but it's actually he's just melting. So while this movie's going on, God, I hate this movie. I'm thinking about The Incredible Melting Man. And when I get home at night, I have a doll stroller, and the light from the hallway is shining on it in such a way it looks like the Incredible Melting Man crouching down in the corner, ready to get me. Because that's what he does. He kills people for their blood. I'm so terrified. I was terrified for weeks. Decades and decades and decades later, I finally decide to watch it. And it is the boringest, dumbest movie in the history of the world. This guy comes back and he's melting and he starts going on a killing spree because that's what an astronaut would do, right? So here he is and he's wanting to see what he looks like, and oh my gosh, look at that bad makeup job. I think I'll grab this guy right here. He kills them, takes their blood cells so he can live longer, right? Yeah. Okay. Look at that makeup job. You can see his eye is clearly in there. And he's not melting away. My gosh, it's just a mask. This is what happens towards the end of the film. He starts to melt and he just kind of falls in on himself and he melts down to a pile of disgusting goo during the night. And the next morning, this guy here, this really poor janitor guy, sees this pile of mush and grossness and it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta clean this up. So very gingerly he decides he's going to clean up the mess here and puts it all into the trash can. He notices he's not touching the melty stuff. He doesn't want to touch that. I wouldn't want to touch that either. That's yuck. He's picking up all the paper items that are around, and finally he's like, yeah, I'm done with this. I ain't picking anything else up of this. And that's how the movie ends. And roll credits. So, do you have a video trauma? Have you watched something or played something that stayed with you long after that movie or game was over? Has it affected your sleep even? Well, if so, share your story with us. Down in the description below, you're going to find a link that you can click on. You don't have to put your name. You don't have to tell us who you are, but tell us your story. We'll look things up. We'll put things together in a little video here, and then you'll be on our channel as well. Do it today. Thanks for watching. And if you hit that subscribe button, you'll get more videos about video trauma.